Hey, John Hope Bryant, entrepreneur, born in Compton, California, South Central LA, up from nothing, founded Operation Hope, founded Bryan Group Ventures, founded Promise Homes Company, advised 3 U.S. presidents from both parties, changed federal policy 4 times, living the American dream and trying to pour it into you. And I'm telling you, a crisis is coming. I've been trying to warn you. I've been trying to warn specifically Black America, leaders in Black America. A crisis has been coming. I've been screaming, pouring myself into these channelways, 80 million video views, 1 million followers. But I can't say it loud enough. I can't say it oftentimes enough that a crisis is coming. And now it's here. So I'm going to lay it down on you right now. And I want us to do something about it. It's not too late, but we got to move really quickly. No time to mess around. I want you to commit to share this video with everybody you know. I want you to commit to put a comment in the comment section about what you're going to do about this. I want you to commit to go to Operation Hope, to our hopecommitments.org website, hopecommitments.org, and to insert your commitment of what you're going to do. It doesn't cost a dime, to help to solve the problem that I'm about to outline to you right now. It doesn't take money. It takes leadership. It takes action. It takes focus. I want you to commit to have a conversation with somebody that you love, an influencer in government, an influencer in the private sector, an influencer in society who can begin to amplify in the media this crisis that I'm about to lay down to you right now. I want to thank my man, Bishop Sampson, for helping me to focus on this topic. Here we go. By 2030, 23 to 30% of all jobs as we know them today, poof, gone. Through automation, through artificial intelligence, through robotics, etc., technology. That number has been floating around. That's not what I'm talking about today. The report by McKinsey & Company and the report by Citigroup, it issued in lockstep with each other, show the challenge we have in America. Let me give you the good news first. Citigroup announces they're hiring 2,500 coders, college-educated, digitally competent, digital literacy, educated in engineering and coding. Great news, right? Fantastic. By the way, that's not typically us, as in African American. Here's the drop the mic. Here's the problem. McKinsey & Company issues a report. Look it up. I'll put the link in my comments on this page. The group that will lose 4.5 million jobs in the next 5 to 10 years in the same context of the job growth are African Americans. I'm going to repeat that. African Americans are set to lose right now, this is January, early January 2020, are set to lose 4.5 million jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, there are not more than 35 million Black folks in America. That's more than 10% of everybody. And the job population, those who are working, it's even a smaller group, a larger group of the working population. But it gets even worse. The group that is most at risk within the group that's most at risk, on all ethnic groups, African Americans are the most at risk of job loss to AI, artificial intelligence, robotics, computing, technology, automation. Now, and this is office jobs, mechanics, mostly retail, fast food. I'm going to get to that and specifically why that's a problem here in a second. Of the group that's most at risk of African Americans, Black men are the most at risk of the most at risk. Why? Because Black women went to college. Black women went to college and got on a track which included computer literacy that propelled them into the corporate office and surrounded them in jobs and occupations where they were needed. And they will be needed on a sustainable basis. So Black women will lose the least jobs amongst the group that will lose the most jobs. Are you following me? Put in your comments that you understand what I'm saying and you follow me. This is an extremely important message. Black men who are not college educated, who did not get a computer degree, who are not computer literacy. I think everybody basically needs a financial literacy course by 3rd grade and a computer course by 10th grade. I think everybody needs that, period, irrespective of race. I think you've heard me say it before, I'm going to say it again. The new color is not black as in race, white as in race, yellow, brown as in race, not white, black, red, brown, or yellow, it's green. Not white, black, red, brown, or yellow, it's green as in U.S. currency. That's the new color. That is a new way you get discriminated against, is class more than race. I'll get to that in a separate video. Because African American men don't have the requisite degrees, are not computer illiterate, we did not get passionate about that as a group of people, not you, okay, not you, but as a group of people, right? We did not massively obsess on education and digital literacy and computer literacy. And we did not pursue engineering and all these other paths. We pursued, to a large degree, arts, entertainment, sports, things that, this is another thing that drives me nuts. There are 450 positions in the NBA. Every kid I know wants to be a ball player or a football player or a rapper. Just take the NBA, 450 slots every year. 150 of those are international slots, 300 slots left, 300 million people. Some portion of those trying to be 300 NBA players with an average playing time of 3 to 5 years, and everybody's not going to be LeBron. Most people are not going to be LeBron. You're going to be mostly a journeyman player, the average player with an average tenure, which means it's a dream and a bridge too far for most people. And if you're going to pursue it, you need to get yourself a degree in something sustainable like engineering and let that be your backup NBA versus your primary game, your backup game. I'm not jamming anybody up in their dreams. Pursue your dream, but have a viable backup plan. What I'm telling you now is drop the mic. I'm going to repeat that. 4.5 million jobs. This is not speculative. Poof, are going away. All those folks you see working at Burger King, poof. All these folks you see at the airport, at wherever, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, wherever, poof. I knew there's a problem in retail, fast food, 15, 20 years ago when they replaced the number signs on the cash register and replaced it with photographs. We were so unreliable, we being poor and struggling people, unreliable to count the number accurately. They just put a photo of a hamburger, photo of French fries. It was actually a subtle sign of disrespect, not by one franchise. All of them are now doing it because they just say, well, these folks, we can't count on them to count. And now that march has gone toward, okay, now they show up with a bad attitude. They show up late for work. Some of them are stealing. They're rude to customers, whatever the thing is. Quality control issues, got drama, whatever it is. They don't want to deal with it anymore. And so now versus having 13, 15 people at Burger King, you're going to have 3 people doing quality control, which you need to have some technical expertise. I'm so excited about this. I'm rushing my words. I'm sorry. You're going to need some technical expertise to oversee the computers. You don't think I'm talking about? You don't think you don't think that this is serious? Go into any place today. I was at Macy's over Christmas, and they have a self-service checkout at Macy's. Computers, and then not 4 people at the register, now 1. Just making sure that everybody's being honest. But it's computers doing the work. You go into the average fast food restaurant today, certainly in an upscale neighborhood, you see they've installed these panels where you push a button. Come on now, put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. You push a button for your selection, and then it's processed by the computer and then fulfilled by a few people in the back who are making sure you have the order that you want. But don't you know where this is going? This is going toward, again, I'm not mad at the computers. I'm not mad at progress. I'm not mad at capitalism. I'm mad at us. Because we should have seen this train coming. We should have done something about it, and we need to do something about it right now, or as my dad used to say, right now. Okay? This time it is serious. This will take, there's not been a greater challenge to the future of Black America or any group that is low wealth, poor whites, poor Latinos, poor Indian, whoever you are. If you're uneducated and poor, this is a threat. This is a clear and present danger. AI, technology, information systems, computing, automation is all a job threat to somebody whose job can be replaced. Can I get an amen? Do you know what I'm talking about? So again, I'm going to repeat this now. On the one hand, you've got Citigroup announcing 2,500 jobs being taken up. And on the other hand, you've got, those are coders. You've got an announcement by McKinsey & Company that 4.5 million jobs of African Americans, poof, going to go away in the next 5 to 10 years, certainly before 2030. And of that, the largest group that's going to disappear are African American men who are already at risk. So I'm passionate about this. As you can see, I want you to go to operationhope.org right now. Find a location near you. We're in 30 states, 150 locations. I want you to get your credit score up. I want you to get your job skills tight. I want you to, you may have to become an entrepreneur or a small business owner to survive this and thrive within this new environment. We have entrepreneurship and small business class at Operation Hope. They're all free. There's no excuse for you not to do it. The credit counseling programs are all free. 700 credit score communities program, it's all free. Home ownership programs, it's all free. Basically teaching you how to fish and getting you a fishing pole. We have 150 locations. I want you to see you in one. All right. I want to see you show up in one. There is no excuse and there is no time to be messing around. Get this word out to everybody you know. Go to operationhope.org and take your life back. Share this video. It's free. It's free. It's free. But the future is not. The future will have to be paid for in blood, sweat, tears, and hustle, or in risk and loss. I want you to be on the positive side of this balance sheet. Rainbows only follow storms. You cannot have a rainbow without a storm first. I want you to be the rainbow after this storm. Let's go. It's John Hope Bryant.